Hi friends! Today I wanted to come on and read you a story about a caterpillar and a polywog. And it looks like this. But before I get started, I wanted to talk to you guys because I was noticing after spring break when we came back in the classroom, it's already April. It's the middle of April. And we have a new pattern here. Can you guys say the pattern with me? Okay, when I look at this pattern, it looks like it's an A, B, A, B, A, B pattern. So what can we say? Usually you guys are here. It's a lot easier to come up with a pattern, but me and Mrs. Mayfield came up with a pattern. So we're going to go raindrop, splash. Okay, so I want you guys to go like this. Raindrop, splash. Raindrop, splash. So I'll point to it and you guys help me do the motions, okay? Raindrop, splash. 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 What's tomorrow going to be? Raindrop, you're right. Okay, so today is Tuesday, April 14th. Okay, today I'm going to be reading you guys The Caterpillar and the Polywog by Jack Kent. And this is a really cute story. Mrs. Mayfield read this story when she was a kid, and she remembers it and she loves it. So this is a caterpillar and this is the polywog. And a polywog is a little baby something you're going to see in the story. You might already know. Caterpillars aren't like other folks. As ducks and hippopotamuses, and you and I get older, we get bigger, especially hippopotamuses, but not caterpillars. See how tall that hippopotamus is? And the caterpillar's down here, little tiny. Caterpillars turn into butterflies. Turning into something else like that is not a thing just anybody can do. You and I don't turn into something different. We just get taller. We just get bigger. But caterpillars change into butterflies. Pages are sticky. Down by the pond, there lived a caterpillar who was very proud of being different. She bragged about it to all her friends. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else. That's nice, said the snail, who really didn't care one way or another. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told a turtle. I don't blame you, said the turtle, who wasn't much a fan of wiggly things. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the polywog. What fun, said the polywog. What are you going to turn into? But the caterpillar hurried on her way, looking for someone else to tell her secret to. I wish I could turn into something else when I grow up, said the polywog. You will, said the fish. All polywogs do. What am I going to turn into? Asked the polywog. But the fish saw a tasty bug and dashed after it. When I grow up, said the caterpillar, who circled the pond, going around for the second time. When I grow up, she told the polywog again, I'm going to turn into something else. So am I, said the polywog. You? The caterpillar was so surprised she almost fell into the pond. The fish said so, said the polywog. Fish know things, they go to school. That's really funny because a group of fish is called a school of fish. So that's a really funny joke. The caterpillar was upset. I thought only caterpillars could do that, she said rather sadly. What are you going to turn into? The polywog asked. Well, I'm going to turn into a butterfly, said the caterpillar. Then I guess I will too, said the polywog. What fun, let's do it together. So the polywog thinks he's going to turn into a butterfly just like the caterpillar. Let's see if he's right. All right, the caterpillar agreed, although she would rather have done it all by herself. But I get to go first. The polywog didn't mind. He wasn't at all sure how it was done. I'll watch you, he said. So when it came time, the caterpillar started to spin a cocoon. This is the tricky part, she said. And she's making her cocoon over here. The polywog watched as the caterpillar spun. Soon only her head was uncovered. Now I have to close the lid, she said, and when I come out, I'll be a beautiful butterfly. Go ahead, said the polywog excitedly. I want to see you do it. It'll take a while, the caterpillar warned. She started spinning again and was soon out of sight inside the cocoon. So she went inside, covered up her face, and the polywog's so excited he's jumping out of the water, can't wait to see what happens. Do you think it takes a long time or a short time for a caterpillar in the cocoon to come out as a butterfly? You think it's quick or it takes a while? For a long time, nothing happened, but the polywog was patient. He watched and watched and watched. Look what I'm noticing happen here. Do you have any guesses about what a polywog turns into? For days and days and days, the polywog watched. He's starting to look like something I'm familiar with. He's just watching. Here's the cocoon. He's watching her. At last, there was activity in the cocoon. At the end, it opened very slowly. A caterpillar climbed out. Only she wasn't a caterpillar anymore. She was a butterfly, a beautiful yellow butterfly. I love the illustrations in this story. And look how happy the little polywog is. The polywog was so excited he hopped up and down with delight. He hopped up and down like a frog. I was so busy watching you, I didn't even notice what was happening to me. So he turned into a frog. He was watching the butterfly become a butterfly, the caterpillar become a butterfly, and he didn't even notice he was becoming a frog himself. You're a very handsome frog, the butterfly said as she flew off to try her new wings. But the frog was puzzled. I thought I was going to be a butterfly, he said. Puzzled means like a little bit confused, like you're not sure what happened. Like, what? Kind of like that. So he's like, I thought I was going to be a butterfly. Why am I a frog? A caterpillar wiggled by. This is a different caterpillar. When I grow up, he said proudly to the frog, I'm going to turn into something else. But the frog wasn't listening. Do you guys see his reflection in the water? He was admiring his reflection. I am a very handsome frog, you know. So he's pretty proud of himself for changing into a frog. Okay, that's the end. How did you guys like this story? Try to think about your favorite part. Maybe you had a favorite character in this story, and you can write me a sentence about it. You can talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end, and talk about something that you learned from this story, because I know I learned something very special in this story. For example, I didn't know that a polywog was a frog. I didn't know it turned into a frog. So that was very interesting to me. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.